The following contest is the Women's Madhouse Championship Contenders number one Contenders Battle Royal. Introducing first, from Adelaide, Australia, Belle Fletcher. A real rebirth, if you will. Former women's tag team champion Belle obviously turned her back on Gigi Dolan at the end of Love Trainwreck, if you recall. But this year has been a complete rebirth for her, and I am very much looking forward to seeing what Belle can do for all of us. Well, I say for all of us, well, certainly for what she can do for the women's division. I've got a feeling that, like anyone else here, she's not exactly going to be taking any prisoners. And the first of the opponents, first from Belfast, Northern Ireland, Carlos. That's right, Carlos is back. I am so happy to have secured Carlos for another year. And she is going to be looking to want to bring the title back to Belfast. She wasn't actually pinned, if you remember, back at Love Trainwreck by Jess. That was down to Belle. But she is definitely going to be determined to want to get this championship of hers back. And the next opponent, from the southwest of England, Hyper. Hyper is here, showing her absolute love for Rhea Ripley. And yeah, you see it. You see it right here. This girl's just crazy. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what she brings. And from parts unknown, because she never disclosed this, Jessie Carter. The first of two creations from Akatsu this year. We have a creation for the women's division. And welcome on in, Jessie Carter. Now, I saw her work in one or two indie circuits, particularly out in Germany, where she was mainly scouted up, and certainly wants to see if she can be a fatal influence to anyone in the Madhouse. We'll need to see if she can bring it to the Madhouse, or if it has just stayed inadvertently in Germany. And from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, the irresistible force, Lily Jules. Now, who remembers Lily Jules? She had her heart broken by Rhea Ripley at Love Trainwreck, from Hell's Angels, but she's back. She's had a little bit of a think, a bit of a rebirth to bring herself back from the shadows, and she'll want to step out of the shadows to bring gold back to herself and from Newcastle. Forgive me, I have just been informed that Jessie Carter does indeed come from Austin, Texas. And from Leek in England, the superstar LJ Bliss. And for me, this was a rather interesting choice here for the music here, bearing in mind how much fire is involved in this woman's entrance right here. But LJ Bliss has gone through a bit of a rebirth, somewhat as well, has had to take on a few challenges away from the ring, but she is determined to come back stronger. And the fact that she has been seen to be stargazing, but I think she wants to be staring, or certainly gazing, at the stars of glory, particularly when she finds out what has happened to Pure Bliss's tag team gold. Well, we all saw earlier what happened to it. The Kabuki Warriors went off with it. And I certainly do think this is an interesting choice. An interesting choice. Indeed. Now, she'll be back to see what she can do. Will she try and go for singles gold as well? We'll just have to keep our eyes out, as she's looking menacing and definitely wants to put her hat in the ring for singles gold as well. And from Norwich, England, Miss Pipsicle. Miss Pipsicle is here as well. We see that hot pink hair right there. I'm pretty sure that hot pink hair is actually brighter than how it was last time. Now, as you may have seen in my rise, she's had a bit of a gothic rebirth here as well, compared to how she was when she first started out. Hence the choice of Lacuna Coil as her entrance music. I hope the audio balance has been right for this. By the way, no one's told me anything otherwise. But yeah, we'll see what this version of Miss Pipsicle can do. And from Scotland, Scarlett, the last of the debutants in the women's division tonight. We have Scarlett. Scarlett here, rather heavily inspired here by Io Sky, looking to cause damage and certainly make her appearance known. Will she inherit Io Sky's work in the sky, or will she try and do something different of her own. Either way, she is certainly here to put on a show. And she is going to get ready to rock us like a hurricane. And here we go, Battle Royal contention going on straight away. Now there's going to be a lot going on here, so forgive me if there is anything that I do miss with what's going on in the ring here. Belle Fletcher's really giving it what for early on to Lily Jules, I see up at the back there. Hyper struggling early on against LJ Bliss, who nearly was eliminated by Carlos, but not quite there. Now, okay, so Pipsqueal's going for an early elimination here on Belle, but it looks like Belle is gonna power through. And now Jessie Carter's pulling on the hair. They're causing excruciating pain here. I'm not sure why there's a main real battle here between Belle Fletcher and Miss Pipsqueal, but they are both going for each other really early on throughout the gate. Before Belle Fletcher, I'm pretty sure, just made a high boot there from Hyper. What is going on? There's so much going on at once. I'm not sure how we are going to keep ourselves going with all of this. As he quickly realizes I didn't put my head back on here, and so I had to get it in really quickly just so you guys didn't miss out on everything. Nice heavy hit there by Carlos there on Scarlett. Techno, thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. I completely forgot the fact that I turned my alerts off for this evening. It was mainly to have hidden my chat from the screen, but thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Welcome on in. Welcome on in, Techno. How was your stream? As we see Carlos really pummeling down on Belle Fletcher's back before being stopped there by Lily Jules. Now Hyper's turned her attention to Pipsqueal. What a move there, Hyper. Okay, it looks like there's going to be a double elimination in place down the bottom, but Jessie Carter is having absolutely none of it. Oof. Real addiction going on right there. It's going to be interesting to see who does go out first, as Carlos is going to try and send LJ Bliss out first, and she succeeds. LJ Bliss has been eliminated. That's the first one gone. There's going to be 6 more to go. I'm not entirely sure why Stream Elements has timed you out there. I really do apologize for that, Techno. I want to see if I can try and unset that myself, but I think I've missed elimination. Belle Fletcher has gone. Belle Fletcher has been eliminated. I think I missed someone else being eliminated as well. Who else has gone? Who else has gone? Right, someone else help me out here. Who else has gone? Hyper's gone. Hyper's gone. Lily Jules has gone. Okay, so it is between Scarlett, Carlos, and Jessie Carter. Now Jessie Carter's eliminated Carlos. This is absolute madness. What is going on around here? Techno, I do hope you've had an amazing stream. Stream note, and I'm sorry about Stream Elements. I don't know why it did that to you. Heavy kicks there between Jessie Carter and Scarlett. It looks like Jessie Carter's going for the win. Win here, and Scarlett has done just enough. Ooh. What a heavy slap there from Jess, and she almost got it. She's done it. Here is your winner, Jessie Carter. What an absolute dominant first match there from Jessie Carter. Congratulations there. It must not have been easy to go through that sort of hell in a battle royal, but you know what? She has come out on top, and I can sense one or two feuds going on as well. I'm sure that is something I will have to discuss with creative.